Hi, Rick Gideon here. Columbian Ecclesia of God. I want to talk about the Unitarian monotheistic faith. That's what I proclaim, that there is only one God. The same faith Jesus Christ, our Messiah, proclaimed, that there is only one God. God one day will be all in all. We will be in the family of God. As a witness, God is reproducing himself. Billions and billions of God beings. He is a family, but there is only one God who will be all in all. I guess I'm being stirred back to life. I was going to get back into this. I've been just taking a little time off, doing a little fishing outside. I live on a lake, so something I haven't done much since I've been doing these videos. Jeremiah 16, verse 19, surely our fathers have inherited lies, worthlessness, and unprofitable things. So this is what we've inherited from Mystery Babylon. The Trinity, which is a whopper, is a mystery, we are told, because it can't be explained. They say it can't be explained because it's not explainable. It's from Mystery Babylon, all the way back to ancient Babylon. Semiramis, Nimrod, and Tammuz. So, and it spread to the known world, and it spread throughout all the world, basically, in different names, but the same false Babylonian triune God. Once again, Jesus proclaimed, and I'm not going to spend too much time, Jesus was monotheistic. He believed in one God, his Father. Mark chapter 12, he recites the Shema of Israel. Mark chapter 12, starting in verse 28. Then one of the scribes came and said, having heard them reasoning together, perceiving that he had answered them well, asked him, which is the greatest, which is the first commandment of all? I'm just going to pull a couple of books here. Maybe. To prop my Bible up on. I've got books all over the place here. So there. Jesus answered and said to him, the first of the commandments is, hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. This is the first commandment, and the second is like it, and is this, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these. So the scribe said to him, well said, teacher, you have spoken the truth, for there is one God, and there is no other but he. So there you go. Here was Messiah's opportunity to include himself in the Godhead. He never said that he was God. The only thing he fessed up to was the truth that he was the Son of God. He is the firstborn from the dead, the first fruits of those who slept. Billions of brethren are coming in 3 phases. So, what's the scripture in question? I already have it in the title. 1 Timothy 3:16. And without controversy, verse 16 of 1 Timothy 3, great is the mystery of godliness. This is my New King James Version. Looks good. Here it is, right? Here's another scripture showing that Jesus is God. God was manifest in the flesh, justified in the spirit, seen by angels, preached among the Gentiles, believed on in the world, and received up into glory. To me, it's a strange scripture. God was manifest in the flesh, justified in the spirit. How in the world can God be justified? He's perfect. He doesn't have to prove anything. What's the scripture talking about? Well, first of all, in verse 16, it's talking about great is the mystery of godliness. So all you have to do is look up the Greek. Go get a Strong's Concordance. Go on Bible Hub. Basically, the only term in the New Testament for God is theos. It's not there. God is not there in 1 Timothy 3:16. It's talking about Jesus Christ. This is a gross mistranslation. I mean, come on. Be a Berean. Somebody sent me a message on YouTube. What about 1 Timothy 3:16? Let's just read some of the versions. New International Version. Beyond all question, the mystery from which true godliness springs is great. He appeared in the flesh. He appeared in the flesh. Not God. It says he appeared in the flesh. New Living Translation. Christ was revealed in a human body and vindicated by the Spirit. He had the Spirit of his Father without measure, and he followed and submitted to that Spirit. And therefore, this is how he was justified. This is how he was perfected. There was no other Spirit, God's Spirit in him, but his Father's alone. Let me see where I am with time here. Well, I wanted to get to 6:30 and finish it. English Standard Version. Great indeed, we confess, is the mystery of godliness. He was manifested in the flesh. He. Who? Berean Literal Bible. Who was revealed in the flesh was justified in the Spirit. No theos here. It's a rotten translation. Then you have the good old King James Bible. God was manifest in the flesh, justified in the Spirit. God does not belong there. Strong's Concordance, Greek 3739. The Greek word hos. Let me see if that's pronounced right. It just says hos. So I don't know if it's pronounced right. Forgive me. Hos, he, ho, usually, who, which, that, also, demonstrative, this, that. No theos. Get it? It's a gross mistranslation. It's talking about Jesus, who was manifested in the flesh. He came in sinful flesh and condemned sin in the flesh. By what power? By the power of the Spirit of his Father who dwelt in him and he submitted to. My Father who dwells in me, he does the works. There you go. There is no theos in this scripture. It's a gross mistranslation. Definition: who, which, what, that. Do I have to go any further on this? I think, God is rousing me back out. I wasn't leaving or anything. I'm just taking some time off. So, who are we talking about here? Who is God talking about in his word? The Son of God, Jesus, who was manifested in the flesh, justified in the Spirit, preached, seen by angels, preached among the Gentiles. Come on. Use your brain, for crying out loud. Be a Berean. Thank you for your time and thank you for listening.